Hey, happy Halloween. The spooky season is here, so I've had to figure out what to put out. I've been busy with college, so I didn't have much time. Anyways, remember when FNAF World website went dark for a bit and then turned out to have darker secrets inside of it? You know, exactly what I talked about a few months ago. Yep, good times. It still baffles me that we've only gotten 2 of these unnerving images and then we immediately wrapped it up like, that's good enough. So, in this video, I'm going to be making more of these dark FNAF World teasers. As I said earlier, I had to think about what to make for a Halloween video, so I stuck with this and I kinda had to rush a little, so yeah.
Let's get to it.
For this fun little project, I decided to put out some rules to make these feel more genuine. Rule number 1, each character must have a different fate from the other. If I made another character hanging like Mangle, then it would feel kinda repetitive. Diversity is more important in order to at least somewhat surprise the audience. Rule number 2, update 2 characters are forbidden. I'm treating this little project as if Scott was still releasing these teasers before FNAF World's release, making the fans more confused. Sorry Jacobani, but you're off the menu. Rule 3, don't just simply tear apart the animatronic. We see it every so often in the canon FNAF universe. Come on, be a little creative. Without further ado, let's get spooky. Starting off, I wanted to go with Bonnie. Bonnie was one of the first ones I imagined to have one of these creepy teasers. I don't know, I just kinda had a feeling. I simply just started sketching how I wanted the design to look before I started the process. And to fit with the creepy atmosphere, I had to give a lot of negative space so our fellow victim pops out a bit. You know, like the other teasers we had. Gotta give off that gritty vibes. I feel this belongs in the DC universe. For his fate, I made his body impaled on a metal pole, as well as his eyes stabbed. I gave him some colors because notice how Mangle and Ballboy have a bit of color showing? One downside is that I feel I made him a little bit too colorful. I was trying to add more gray, but unfortunately I couldn't really make it work. The message below reads, things can't be too colorful, as a fellow little nod to how more saturated FNAF World is compared to the other games. Too much saturated colors could blind ya, which explains the stabbed eye. Get it? Blind to too colorful? Well, here he is. Next up is Golden Freddy. I'll say, I am more proud of how this turned out compared to Bonnie, mainly because I did a better job in the colors and the shading, that way he doesn't look like he has too much colors showing to take away all the grittiness. For Butter Freddy's demise, he's on an alcohol overdose. I know it's not really considered scary, as no sensitive form of death is involved. However, it is still quite disturbing to see in a colorful games such as FNAF World. We still have all these cute and colorful characters in a neat RPG game, but then all of a sudden the yellow bear is all depressed and shit, so he's taking the big boys now. Don't do alcohol, kids. For his message, I ran with don't get too addicted, as a little play on the fact that once you get too addicted on something, bad things could happen. You know, it's like a little warning. You get too addicted to FNAF World, but then eventually it starts to rot your brain. It sounds kinda silly, but I'm sure you get the idea. I don't know, I'm not really good with messages. And this, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, is what I think would be if we got a dark FNAF World teaser for Golden Freddy. Okay, now for the third one, I was struggling because I wanted to use one of the enemies because we had one for a teaser, and I felt like adding another one would add some balance, but I don't know. I Google searched the enemies in the game and I just didn't know what to do with them without looking too basic. What do I do with Chillax? Pour water on him and have him electrocuted to death? Oh, so disturbing. Dogflight, have him crash for that. No, we're not doing that. That's too much worse. That's so much worse than the Mangle teaser. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Eventually, I did come up with something. I fucking gave up. Just kidding, but I did come up with what would do with my fuck. Just kidding, but I did come up with what to do for my third character. For this one, I decided to use the puppet because I kinda wanted to do something with her. Before I chose the character, I discovered what would be a terrifying fate for them, and that would be drowning. Our fellow marionette is stuck deep underwater, being chained to the ground, with no escape. Damn, for a character who can give life, Puppet seems to be in a real pickle here. I had no idea what to put for the message because I couldn't think of anything clever to play on the case of drowning. I just simply clicked on, "Are you satisfied?" Similar to Mangle's message, "See what you've all done," with basically the same meaning. All the FNAF fans were absolutely unsatisfied with the process of FNAF World. They want a scary game with gritty depth, so this is what we're giving them, to satisfy them. I don't really know how to end this, so here's a funny meme. Also, here's Puppet. She drowned to death. Enjoy. Well, that's all the teasers I can make. I had to go with 3 since Halloween was like in 2 days as I was making them, so yeah, if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know. Be sure to comment some ideas below, and to be sure to go back on the rules before commenting. If you guys want any other art challenges, leave out some ideas below. So in that case, peace out.